of support, both national and local, and they'll be up ready by the end of the week. Eventually, this might all be a website, but at the moment they're all Word documents, because we know that you can open, generally you can open Word documents. If you can't, let us know. Most people can open Word documents and read them, and also then you can manipulate them, and that's important. And also we're constantly researching sources of funding, and we'll be advising you in the toolkits about the sorts of things to say, where to use those framework diagrams to make your points, how to approach a funder in order to get the funding that you need, and that's all in the toolkits as well. And then there are some other things like we mentioned earlier, parallel activities. You might want to do a staff audit about their opinions, how to do that. Well, there'll be some frameworks to do that. You might want to do a technical audit to see what stuff you've got already. You'll need that anyway for the European directives on waste very soon. And you'll need it for insurance. So if you haven't got a list of all the equipment that you've got, there's a template for doing that. So there's extra stuff in there, as well as the steps themselves. And that'll be available electronically by the end of next week, I think. Right, let's go back to our worked example, and I'll show you what step 2 looks like. And this is the drug rehab project we looked at this morning. There it is. Delivering their no more missed appointments, providing up-to-date information and reporting efficiently to funders. Now what step 2 asks you to do when you get back at base and these are your goals is notice these little links and say, yep, I can see these things all linked together, there's cause and effect there. But hang on a minute, some of these things I could take away as a group of goals, and they actually belong together, and maybe we could look at them as a whole system. So there's one, for example. They want to get over this problem with the appointments. They know they need an efficient booking appointment system, and that will help that. And that will also help report on the efficient use of resources, because they know exactly what they did, when and to whom. And they also know that if they got this working, maybe they could improve this, and this leads into that. What we call those, this is step 2, and we call that making key connections. And what it is it's recognising that specific goals here have very close connections with each other, and it would be valuable to look at those things in a group. Because we're not necessarily asking you to look at your whole organisation at once. Because if we do, you'll never finish. So we say, look at a group of key connections between goals. Right, I want to make sure you stay awake. I want you to actually try that now for 5 minutes on the Malcolm's project, actually, that we did this morning. So somewhere on your desk you have the example of the key connection.